Welcome back, everybody. Just wanted to do a quick video of this Briggs and Stratton engine I just picked up off Craigslist. It was $20. The gentleman said he was going to throw it in the scrap bin, but thought that somebody might want it. And I'm glad he didn't, because I certainly do. He says it came off an old roller. I'm assuming by the yellow paint, it's probably an old case. Probably. Everything is complete. Everything is here. Obviously the muffler's rusted out, whatever. Not broken, which is amazing. It's got the glass fuel bowl here on the bottom, which isn't broken. The only thing it's missing, and this is really unfortunate because it makes it really hard to date, missing the information tag, which is a real shame. But I did some quick internet searching, and I'll come around the front here. This has 7 head bolts, which means it's a cast iron block, which from the website I was looking at here, where were we? We're up here. 7 head bolt, cast iron model 9. So I'm fairly confident that's what this is. This is actually a pretty neat website. I'll link to it in the description below. But this thing it's all here. It won't turn over, but that could be because this here is all caved in, and it might just be binding up this the flywheel in here. So I made a deal with myself that I'm not going to start another project until I finish the one I'm currently on, and I'm currently on the aluminum block 130202, which I haven't made a video on in a while. I know. But well, when I get done with that, I've got to move on to the 5S that I got back at Christmas time. But before I, put this one away and save it for later, I am going to try and either take the housing off or try and bend that out, and I'm going to put some oil down the spark plug here, and I'm going to see if I can get this thing to at least turn. I don't necessarily need it to start, and I don't necessarily need it to run, but if I could just get it to turn over, that'd make me real happy. This thing is a monster. I can only imagine. So the oil pan here, the oil sump, whatever you want to call it, is aluminum, but the block is cast iron. So I can only imagine how much this thing would weigh if the oil sump here was cast iron. I mean, this thing just weighs, and it's real tall. Probably the aluminum block and the 5S probably only come down to here. I mean, this thing is just a beast. But I mean, if I'm right and it's a Model 9, I mean, it's a 9-horse engine back from the late 40s to early 60s. So I mean, they overbuilt things back then. They were built to last. It does have some. I'm not worried about the exhaust. I'm gonna rip all that off anyway. It is starting to pit rust in the cooling fins there, but this thing is just awesome. I was just chomping at the bit. I was real surprised to see it, and I was just real happy that it hadn't sold yet, and that the guy was able to get back to me so quickly. It is a rope start, single pull. I haven't been able to get the gas cap off, but I am just so stoked that I was able to find something like this. Even if I can't get it to run or anything, I think it'll just be a neat piece to have. So stay tuned. I'll probably do a video trying to get it to at least turn over. The weather's starting to get nice here, so I'm going to get back on that the aluminum block. I got to come up with code names for all these, so I have something easy to refer them to. But we'll get into this eventually. if everything goes right, I'd like to get cracking on this by this next winter. I'd love for this to be my going into winter project. But anyway, so stay tuned. I'm going to try and be making some more videos here as the weather gets nice. And just stay tuned. Thanks. Have a good one.